I've got a 2003 Hyundai Sonata, and I'm going to show you how you remove, or where is the airbag module is located. Sorry, it was a little dark here, so I got my light here. So first thing you need to do is you need to pop this cup holder trim out, and I popped it out just using something like this, plastic. And what you need to do is just come to the edge here and just kind of start twisting and make your way through here. So once this is out, there's a couple of screws, 1, 2, holding this trim. They're Phillips, and let me see if I can. Those are the ones that I removed, 2 of them. Then you pop this open, and when you pull it, you gotta be careful, because if you got your cigarette lighter hanging from here through the wire, and you can either keep this hanging or just remove this harness by pressing this little plastic. There you go. Your airbag module is located inside there. See that little purple cable with a yellow? That's your airbag module. And to remove that module, you are going to need, let me see how many screws holding that. So 1, 2. It's probably easier, much easier, to just remove those 2 screws, Phillips. Let's go ahead and get those removed. We removed the first one, and now we're going to remove the second one. Second screws out. And there's a couple more screws on the side. So one is right there, and one is right there. I'm going to go ahead and get those removed. They're Phillips as well. So I removed those 2 side screws from each side, and now we got to remove 2 more. One right there and one right there, and they are also Phillips. I removed that one, and this one is out as well. So these 2 are out. Now the hard part, there's 2 right here, 1 right there and 1 on the other side that you need to remove. And in order to remove those, folks, you need to move your seat all the way to the front. So move your seat all the way to the front, and you should see them right here. 1 is on the left side right here, and 1 on the other side as well, on the right side. This is on the left side, driver's side. This one is out. We're gonna just set it right there for now, and we're gonna do the same thing on the right side. Move the seat forward and get to the other screw. This is the passenger side. And that should be it. Let's see if this comes out. Okay, so we're back on the driver's seat, and let's see if this comes out. Looks like it's coming out, and what we need to do is we need to start pulling. And there you go. Just put it in the back seat for now. And that is the airbag module right there. It looks like it's got 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 4 screws. And looks like they are size 10. So they're size 10, 1 on each corner. We're gonna go ahead and get those removed. Well, before we start removing those screws, I'm going to show you how you remove this harness. So you see that little plastic right there? What you need to do, you need to push it and then move this orange that way. So I'm going to push this with my finger and then there you go. That's all you have to do to remove the harness. It's a big harness. It looks like this is a ground connection here that's being held with size 10. We're going to go ahead and get that removed so we're able to pull that harness out. A couple of more things that we needed to remove here. This actually did not turn to be as easy as I thought. See that little white clip? Actually, this was sitting just like that. We needed to remove one more screw here on this, and we did remove that screw right there. There's 2 of them right here. And once it was removed, we just kind of pulled this way. Because if you look in the back of it, it's got like a little, like a path right here that goes into this white piece or ring. There is a screw in the middle. You don't need to remove the screw. It just goes inside this here, and then you can just pull it out. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. We'll see what the other side has. This seat backward a little bit so I got space. Yeah, so there's 2 screws here we need to remove. And that path that plastic thing, you don't need to remove that screw. You can just pull it. I'm gonna go ahead and get those 2 screws out. And so far I've been using the same Phillips screwdriver because they all Phillips screws. Keep my 2 screws here. And let's see. And as I mentioned, just pull it. Just pull. There you go. So that right there on the right side is the airbag module. Let's see what we can do to get it removed. It's gonna be a little pain in the butt, but we can do it. Remember that ground connection that I mentioned earlier? We're gonna go ahead and get that removed first thing. Got my size 10 swivel. One thing I forgot to mention, guys, is you need to disconnect your battery when you do this. Anytime you work on airbags, you disconnect your batteries. So this cable, I'm gonna actually remove this kind of out of the way here, and there's another one. Right there. Let's see if we can. I don't think my swivel is gonna go there. Yeah, it's gonna be a little hard to get in there. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna get my, actually, yeah, I'm gonna get my size 10 on a small ratchet. Alright, I got my small ratchet with size 10, and I'm gonna get to the first one here. There you go. You're just gonna have to be patient. You don't have to watch this with me. I'm gonna skip this. Okay, finally I got both screws out. Let me tell you guys, it's painful. I'm just giving you a heads up. You don't have much room in there, and it's really hard to get those two screws out. So now I'm gonna go ahead and remove this harness out of the way. We got two more screws in the back that we need to remove, and we need to figure out how to get those. One on that side and one on that side in the back. So guys, it's impossible to get to the back bolt just like that. So what I'm gonna do, I found there's two bolts holding this metal piece. I'm gonna go ahead and remove those and see what happens. If I can get this out of the way, I think I can get to the back screws. So with the size 10, let's see what happens. All right. I'll do the same thing with the other one and see what happens. I'm hoping there isn't any more screws on the top that's holding this piece of metal. Well, it looks like it's being held by something else, but at least we got some more space that we can reach out from the back. You can bend this a little bit. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Make sure that I got some lights for you guys to see. So I'm going to do the same thing for these two bolts. Okay, I removed them, and now we can actually just move this, kind of bend it a little bit to get to the back bolts. I think from this path here we should be able to reach to the back size 10 bolts holding the airbag module. Hey guys, correction. There's only 4 screws that are holding the airbag. The one on the passenger side in the back here, I got 2 and I removed it, and it looks like the airbag is loose now. So not 4 as I thought, it's just 3. Now we're gonna go ahead and pull the airbag module out, and let's see if we can pull it from here. Man, it's really tight. Voila. See, there's 3 of them. That makes it a little easier. Not much though. This was a pain in the butt to get out. Alright guys, that's how you locate an airbag module and you remove it from a 2003 Hyundai Sonata. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you with another video. Good luck, folks.